Wanna know how to create these 5 beautiful designs using a toothpick and with a slight help of a Q-tip? Keep on watching and I'll show you. Hello beautiful people! About a year ago I posted my very first toothpick nail art tutorial and you guys loved it so much. I still get a lot of comments asking for more toothpick designs. And how could I say no to you adorable little sunshines? So here's another episode of the toothpick nails. We are making Minnie Mouse, Sugar Skull, kittens, sheeps and a hypo. So let's get started! To keep your nails healthy and beautiful, always apply a base coat first. First design we're making is this adorable hypo. Start off with any background color of your choice. I'm applying a layer of white polish for the base. Once it dries, I'm going over it with a neon yellow. I usually do this trick with neon colors because they just pop so much more on top of white. To outline hypo's shape, choose a light blue polish and make a circle on the bottom half of the nail using the polish brush. Take a darker shade of blue and draw an oval shape across the tip of the nail like so. Time to call our friend, a toothpick! For small dots you can use the tip of the toothpick, but for larger ones you need to trim the pointy end away. If your toothpick has this triangular shape like mine, cut it across first. Then snip away this corner and you're left with a great tool for larger dots. Dip it in the light blue polish and make little dots on the left and on the right side of the oval shape for the nose. We also need to give some ears to our little buddy. To make the dot larger, you can dip the toothpick into polish, then let it dry, dip it again, let it dry, and so on until the blob of polish is big enough. Next, take a white polish and make 2 larger dots for the eyes and 2 little black dots inside. On the tip of the nail, make 2 white dots for his teeth. If you like, you can also add 2 little dark blue dots on the ears to give them more depth. To finish the design, apply a layer of fast-drying top coat and you're all done with this cute hypo. He seems like a baby hypo to me, don't you think? Anyway, I just love this design. Next, we're making this scary skull design. Just kidding. Let's rather make a nice and happy sugar skull. Again, I applied white for the base and then a fluorescent yellow on top. In the bottom left and right corner of the nail, make little triangle shapes using black nail polish brush. This will give you that perfect skull shape. For the eyes, I'm using a Q-tip dipped into pink polish. Such perfect big dots would be hard to achieve with a toothpick, but a Q-tip does the job perfectly. Make a second dot and we have the eyes. For the nose I'm making 4 black dots, you can just make 3 in a form of triangle. That's the usual, but my skull is a bit freaky, so I just went with 4. Let's give the skull a big smile by first outlining the shape and then connecting the dots. We'll come back to the smile later when the polish dries. In the meantime, we can finish the eyes. Make tiny black dots all around the edges of the eyes, leaving a bit space between each dot. Now dip the toothpick in silver polish and make dots in these empty places. Since this is a sugar skull, feel free to decorate it however you wish. I'm making a little flower using silver and green. To finish off the smile, make 2 rows of small white dots on top of the black patch. Just look at these beautiful shiny white teeth. Seems like our skull did good with brushing them. Seal your design by applying a layer of the fast-drying top coat and you're all ready to rock this sweet sugar skull. It is perfect for the upcoming Halloween, but it makes a great accent to your mani on any ordinary day as well. Let's continue with this lovely kitten's design. I chose a medium blue shade for the background. Next, make a stripe across the tip of the nail using the nail polish brush. I chose a pink to make the design more girly. Time to bring on the kittens. Dip the Q-tip into white polish and make a dot which represents cat's body. Add another dot right on top of it for cat's head. Finally, make a thin stripe for the tail and 2 little dots for the ears. Ta-da! First kitten done. Make another cat, this time using black nail polish. When drawing a tail, it's better to just slightly touch the nail with the tip of the toothpick and then carefully drag it. This way you'll get a nice thin line. Since my kittens are in love, I also drew a heart on top by making 2 dots and extending them downwards. Apply a layer of the fast-drying top coat to bring your design together. I think this one is just too adorable. Minnie Mouse design, anyone? This design is so girly, pretty, and very easy to make. Start with any background color of your choice. I went for a very light baby blue shade. Make a red stripe across the tip of the nail using your polish brush. Dip the toothpick into white polish and make a few dots on top of the red. I had space for 5 dots on my pinky. This design already looks beautiful, but to make it even more Minnie appropriate, draw a mouse shape on the side of your nail. For the large dot, I cut the toothpick almost in the middle, because that is where toothpick is the widest. For the ears, snip away only the tip of the toothpick. For a bit more classic Minnie Mouse French manicure, you can use a nude polish for the base. Here I decided to draw a bunch of mouse heads only on my ring finger as an accent. That's how you can always make countless variation from one design idea. Just switch up the colors and voila! You have a brand new and unique nail art every time. Last but not least, let's create this very easy but lovely sheep design. Start by applying 2 layers of green polish for the grass, which is sheep's favorite dish. To draw the sheep, simply dip the toothpick into white polish and make several dots close together as if you were making a fluffy cloud. I'm gonna draw 3 of them, so 3 clouds for me. To give your sheep a head, make 4 dots forming a triangular shape like so. Then add a pair of eyes to each sheep using a white polish. While waiting for this to dry, let's draw some legs to our fluffy friends. With the tip of the toothpick, make 4 short lines for each sheep by barely touching the nail. Lastly, make a teeny black dot on top of each white eye for a more realistic look. If you want, you can also draw some flowers on empty spaces like me. I went for 3 of them, 2 pink and 1 blue flower. 1 flower for each sheep. How cute does this one look? I love all the animals, but sheep are definitely one of my favorites. And baby lamb? Oh my god, don't even get me started, I just love them too much. In the end, apply a layer of the fast-drying top coat to give this cute design some shine and protection. I decided to let more color in my life, and if you're looking for an exciting, bright and funky manicure, this is a tutorial for you too. Hello everyone! In my nail art tutorials, I like to show you a bunch of awesome nail art ideas, but today I decided for something different. I'll show you how to create a super cute and complete mix and match manicure. It is very bright, interesting and fun. I absolutely love it and I hope you'll too. Start off by applying a base coat. This will protect your nails and help to prevent nail polish from chipping. Just wait for the base coat to dry and we're ready for some color. I want my ring finger to be all glam and sparkly, so I'm first applying 2 coats of metallic silver polish. Need even more bling bling? I do, so on top I'm applying a glitter polish that contains chunkier pieces of silver and other colored glitter. I want to have most of the glitter on the upper part of the nail and less towards the tip. Applying glitter over the metallic polish brings that richness and dimension, and I love how these two combine. On the middle finger and the thumb, I will make a colorful circles design. This design is all about having fun with a mixture of bright colors, and to start with, I'm applying 2 coats of peachy orange polish. Once it has dried, take your second background color and make kind of a stripe across the middle of the nail. You don't have to be precise at all, you just need a random patch for now because we are going to make it look neat in a sec. Take a large dotting tool, or if you don't have it like me, Q-tips will work just as great. Dip the Q-tip in your second background polish, which is green in my case, and make dots on the bottom edge of the green patch to get sort of a cloud shape. Now dip Q-tip in your first background color, mine is peachy, and make dots on the upper edge of the patch. Make some dots a bit lower than others for a more interesting look. Now it's time to start playing with dots. These are the colors I chose. You can use whatever colors you prefer. I went for a lot of different colors for my design because I wanted to be full of life, happy and fun. First we need to make several large dots randomly all over the nail. For this I'm still using my Q-tips. Be sure to leave some space between each dot, you don't want them to overlap. Now I will be using some different sizes of dotting tools. If you don't have any, you can use a toothpick or the end of a bobby pin. Make smaller dots on top of the large ones and some between them to fill in the empty space. The design looks great if you choose contrasting colors when dotting smaller dots on top of the bigger ones. This way the colored rings are clearly seen. Also, be sure to include some silver dots and dots in the colors you chose for the base, which is green and orange for me. Combining these three colors will bring our whole manicure together. I love how you can play with different color combinations and make many unique designs using this technique. My design is perfect for this time of the year. It reminds me of Carnival because it's so rich, full and bright. I'm going to make the same design on my thumbnail. So let's repeat the steps. Orange base, green patch across the middle of the nail, green dots on the bottom edge of the patch and orange on the upper edge. After that, it's again time to get all out with dots of different colors and sizes. Dot here, dot there, dot everywhere and ta-da! Looks perfect, right? For the pointer and pinky, use the same colors that you used for the base on the thumb and the middle finger. I chose green for the pointer and orange for the pinky. A secret of perfect mix and match manicure is in choosing 2 to 3 main polish colors and combining them on at least one nail. This really brings your manicure together. To make the solid nails a bit more special and girly, add a silver rhinestone. Make a dot of top coat where you want the rhinestone to be and quickly place it on. Mine is actually a cute little star. Finally, apply top coat on all the nails to protect the manicure and add some shine. Top coat will also seal the rhinestones in place so they won't fall off. This is how our finished result looks like. I really like how the colors complement each other. The design is perfect for spring and summer, which is finally coming, and I'm so excited about it. Nail art, Lego. Okay, let's go back to reality. I will show you how you can easily create this Lego manicure yourself. No advanced future iPhone needed. These are the colors that I've used. You can pretty much choose any color you like, but you would need a yellow and some dark color like black or gray. Let's start by creating a 3D Lego bricks design. It's very easy and it looks really cool. First, paint your nails with whatever color you prefer. I chose a pinky red for this finger. Then make 6 black dots in 2 parallel lines, so 3 in each line to get something like this. The black dots will serve as shadows for the 3D appearance. Now let's finish up our Lego block nail art by adding dots of the same color as our background on top of the black ones. The size should be the same or perhaps a bit smaller than the size of the black dots to achieve that 3D look. And that's it! I think this is such a cute and fun design, and the best part is that it is so easy to create. To make the nail art even more interesting, I will draw Lego heads on some nails of my other hand. For this design, I'm first applying 2 coats of white polish. White background will assure that the yellow polish will be bright and opaque. To create a Lego head, just color the tip of your nail in a square shape like this with a yellow polish. On top of the head, add a little rounded bump, which serves to attach different kinds of hair and hats. I find it easiest to create a bump using a dotting tool. I want to frame the head with the black polish to make it stand out a bit more. I made this precision brush which I'm using here myself, and I cannot tell you how satisfied I am with it. It allows me to make the most precise and thin stripes ever. Check it out! It's seriously the best striper I've ever painted with. All we need to do now is to give our Lego heads a face. There are a number of different Lego faces you can choose to create. Here are some examples. Just pause the video and choose for yourself. First, draw the eyes using toothpick or a dotting tool. I decided to put sunglasses to the character on my little finger. Make 2 larger dots and connect them to get the glasses. Finally, I'm drawing mouth to little Lego heads. I decided to go for 2 smiley and 1 surprised or shocked. I created smiley mouths with striper by drawing a nice little curve. For the shocked one, I used the dotting tool. I just painted a smaller white dot on top of the black one like so. And we're done! I like this nail design so much. I loved playing with Lego when I was a kid, but now I get to play with Lego in another way. On top of it, it looks very cool and fun. I hope you'll give it a try. I always had problems creating nice thin lines with striper. I feel like every striper that I buy is too thick. That's why I created my own striper and I used it in this tutorial. But how to do this striper will be the story of my next video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it.